Now, Kenyans living abroad will soon be able to take part in the country's economic agenda. This follows the launch of the Kenya diaspora policy by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. In an exclusive interview with the president of the Kenya Diaspora Alliance, Dr. Shem Ochuodho, he notes that the policy spells huge benefits for Kenyans working overseas. KTN's Agina interviewed Dr. Ochuodho, who is also an advisor to the Southern Sudan government on technology.
Yes, I think it's quite commendable. The remittance is one thing that's known. Central Bank puts it at $1.4 billion every year. The World Bank puts it double, about $2 billion a year. That means about 2 trillion Kenya shillings, almost the equivalent to our annual national budget. But this could be much more. But remittance is just one of the things. Investments are another. And as well as skills and knowledge transfer, which diaspora can bring on board. And we are hoping, as government works towards implementing this policy, which we hope will be through a PPP arrangement with a fourth P, public-private people's partnership, so that diaspora organizations like ours are involved as well, not to mention the corporate world. So we're looking forward. We think there's an awful lot of things that Kenya diaspora can do in terms of investments. Even one of our biggest projects, the LAPSET, which is a $20 billion project. We believe that with the right policy now in place and with incentives to the diaspora could finance a significant part of that budget.
One of the biggest challenges for people working abroad is what can they invest in back home? Does this policy address that?
Yes, I think it's commendable, Abby, that government has signed this agreement with UAE. Employment, job opportunities is one of the major challenges to our young people. And as KDA, we're very happy about that. In fact, we have a proposal we've tabled to the previous leadership in the Ministry of Labor on identifying, we call it foreign labor or labor export, identifying opportunities abroad, working with government, the relevant ministries, together with recruitment agencies back here, identifying the suitable candidates, preparing them. And when they go out there, they find the seniors, our members, who are already literally in every part of the world, including the Middle East, where this is going to happen. We're hoping that this is something that can be improved for their betterment. But in addition, in terms of investment, and this is where there's still some loopholes in the policy, there are hardly any incentives for investing back home. Example, what happens in Ethiopia? For example, if diaspora invest in real estate, government covers 70%. They could go into a bank and 70% of the collateral is covered by government. The idea is to incentivize them to come back and invest home. There are other similar examples. China, for example, if you go out as diaspora and run a successful small to medium enterprise, after 2 years, if it's a small one, you could get a grant of $50,000 automatic from the Chinese government. The idea here is to encourage people to go out, succeed, and then, of course, repatriate back the profits that you make. So these incentives is one area where we are hoping a little more will be done.